Hello and welcome. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. It's Monday motivation. Yes. In a world where validation comes from the outside, it's easy to feel lost when you are not feeling wanted. But what if you could find strength within? Welcome to a journey of self discovery and resilience. So this is how you keep yourself together when you feel so unwanted. Okay. Um on today's video, we're gonna explore the art of self-reliance. We will learn that bravery isn't about being unbreakable, but it's about being vulnerable and still being able to move on. Yes. So we will see how treating others with the same respect they've shown us isn't about revenge, but, or however, it's about reflecting your own worth. Okay? And we will also understand that why those who wish for our downfall are actually the ones who watch us the closest. Yes, you might be wondering why, like, each and every time when you like there's same people that are in your space or that are watching you like this, but they are the first people to break the news because they are your biggest fan and they're waiting for your downfall. So we will understand why they are actually the ones who watch us the closest, and why giving them a show of strength is the best comeback. Okay, so we will also uncover the truth about others' opinions, or we will also uncover the truth that worrying about other people's opinions is a distraction, a thief of joy, and a thief of time. Yes, worrying about people's opinions is a thief of joy and time. Yes, because you're just wasting your time. And we will also embrace the idea that someone or sometimes letting go of people is an act of self-care, and also it's not being selfish, you know. So we will also understand and discover that motivation can strike at the time or at the most unexpected times, urging us to transform our lives. Okay, so once again in this video, we'll learn to focus in an age of endless distraction, to reclaim our bodies, our voice, and to step out of the shadows of old patterns. We will remind ourselves that we are not disposable, no matter how quickly others may discard us, and we will celebrate our own achievements. And we're going to start building a fortress of self worth, and no one can tear down. So let's get started. But before we getting started, hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Fatima Taps. If you are new here, please subscribe. If it's not your first time seeing this face, how do sit down, relax, have your drink, have your notepad, have everything that you're gonna need, and please click on that like button. I'd really appreciate you. For my returning subscribers, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Yes, if you are new here, please subscribe. I would really appreciate you. So let's get started. If you are feeling so unwanted, or this is what you have to do when you feel like you are so unwanted. You know, you feel like the world is against you. Number one, you have to always understand, or you have to understand that you cannot always be strong, but you can be brave for your own good. Okay, you cannot always be strong. It's fine. It's okay to break down. It's okay to cry about the situation. It's okay to be worried, but you have to be brave to come up with the ways on how to face the world. You know, even when you feel like crumbling, take a deep breath and face the world. Take a deep breath and face the world. Keep moving. Show courage in the smallest actions and attend those gatherings. Yeah, don't let people's opinions limit you. You want to be there, get yourself there and forget about the noise that is coming from the outside. It's not going to be easy, especially when you feel like nobody wants you. It's not going to be easy, but pick yourself up, put yourself together by understanding that you cannot always be strong. Yes, it's fine. It's okay to cry. It's okay to grieve about the situation, but always be brave to face the world. You cannot hide yourself forever. Number two, if you want to put yourself together when you feel so unwanted, you have to understand that no matter how of a good heart you have, you gonna start, or you're gonna start to treat people the way that they treat you. You will eventually start to treat people the same way that they treat you. It's not because maybe you are a bad person, or it's not because you are the same as them, but understand that we are getting tired, especially if you are getting like, if you're constantly being disrespected. It's okay to stand up for yourself. It's okay to draw a line and be like, no, you're not gonna do this with me ever again. I'm drawing the line, and this is the last time that you will ever disrespect me, so choose to set boundaries with those who have taken advantage of your kindness, and also decide to invest your energy where it's appreciated. Yes, you're gonna start to decide where to invest your energy, or how to invest your energy where it is appreciated. Okay. So number three, when you want to put yourself together, when you feel like you're so unwanted, you have to understand that nobody watches you harder than those who are rooting for you to fail. Your biggest fans are your haters. Your biggest fans are your haters. Your biggest fans are the ones who are always there watching and want to witness your downfall. So give them a spectacular show. Give them a proper show, something that they will never forget. Yes, even when they speak about you, they'll be like, "Oh, but Diana, she's strong, Shem. She's strong. Like after all the problems, after all the challenges that she faced, she still picked herself up and moved forward." Yes, force them to speak positive of you. Yes, it will be hard for them, but sometimes somebody will be like, "Okay, I don't like her, but she's a heartbreaker." you know, and that's what you want. Give them a good show. So channel the doubt into determination. Acing a presentation or a project proving that the skepticism was misplaced. Yes, sometimes they just be like, oh, they'd be like, oh, we cannot wait. We know that she's good for nothing, and you show up not because you want to prove them wrong, but it's part of who you want to be, or it's part of what you always wanted, and you cannot be limited by other people's opinion, or you cannot be limited, or you cannot allow people to limit you to be where you want to be because they hate you, or they do not like something about you, or there's something that they do not like about you. So give them a proper show. Bona is that even if like you do not give out, like even if you not get good results, but um clap for yourself and be like, girl, you have tried. It was hard. It was hard because nobody was believing in you, and now you have gone to the point where you have, like, acknowledge every step that you take, and acknowledge every achievement, a single small step that you take towards your goals. Be grateful and be like, you know what, I'm proud of you, girl. I'm proud of you. Yeah, be proud of yourself. Number four, if you want to put yourself together when you feel so unwanted, you need to learn to understand that you don't have to always be emotional. You have to learn when to be emotional and when to be rational. Yes, you really need to learn when to be emotional and when to be rational. And when you learn to be emotional and when to be rational, you will recognize when to let your feelings out and when to hold them back. You will understand how balancing your heart and mind when making decision is important. You get? So don't take everything personal. Sometimes just look at the situation and be like, it doesn't deserve my attention, and move on. Number five, when you want to put yourself together, when you feel like you are so unwanted, you have to understand that each and every time when you find yourself worrying about what other people things thinks of you, each and every time you find yourself worrying about what other people thinks of you, you are just wasting your time. You are just wasting your time. You cannot control what other people want to think about you. You cannot change the perspective of how people have to see you. You have to keep it moving. Yes. Stop over analyzing every social interaction and start enjoying every moment. Care less of other people's judgment and focus more on what? On your happiness. Yes. Happiness is key, and happiness is what all of us are looking forward to have. And happiness is expensive, happiness is peace, so you want to have peace. So each and every time when you find yourself worrying about other people's opinion, just know that you will never ever 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 have, remind yourself that you will never have peace if you think of what other people think of you, because you cannot change it. Everyone is entitled to their own opinions and you cannot change that, and you cannot force people to see good in you. Yes, you cannot force people to see the good in you. There will be the ones that see good in you and pretend as if they do not see, but it's not your responsibility to force and make them see the good that is in you. Okay, so understand that you will be just wasting your time. Take that time or that energy that you are putting out there to focus on what other people are saying about you, to build something positive for yourself. Okay, so number six, if you want to put yourself together when you feel so unwanted, understand that sometimes you need to give up on people. Yes, not because you don't care about them, but because they actually don't care about you. Is sometimes like we've been giving other people a lot of chances and thinking that they will turn their life or they will be positive, but then it's not your duty, it's not your responsibility to make them change their ways. So if you feel like people are just taking a lot from you and they're not looking forward to put in any value into your life, then maybe you are in a one-sided relationship or one-sided situation. So take your energy and prioritize yourself. Pour into your own cup. Take that time and give up on those people. Yes, give up because they do not care about you. You cannot prove yourself to be a good person to somebody who will never, ever, ever see your worth, to proving to somebody that will never, ever, ever, ever see your value. Distance yourself, give up on them. They'll find a way there, they will work on themselves. So, number seven, if you want to put yourself together when you feel so unwanted, okay, let me go back to point number six. I just remembered something. If you are in a relationship and you feel like your partner doesn't see the goodness or they don't appreciate you, you don't have to force yourself to be in that situation. No. Remove yourself from that situation and focus on making yourself even more happy and leave them like that. Give up on that situation because it's not building you, but it's trying to break you down. It's trying to pull you down and it's trying to make you believe that you are not good enough. So distance yourself from such situations. So we're moving to point number 7. If you want to put yourself together when you feel so unwanted, I have to understand that motivation is what convinces us to change our lives. You get? So you cannot do anything if you are not having any motivation of doing it. And getting motivation is, why would you want to do it? Why do you believe that is the right thing to do it? And what are the benefits of you doing that? So always motivate yourself. And also, I understand when you are feeling so unwanted, it's going to be hard for you to get the support that you need, but you can go online. Information is free. Motivate yourself. Be your own best friend. Keep yourself going forward and remind yourself of the end goal of whatever that you're trying to achieve. Remind yourself each day and be like, the reason why you started this is because of you have imagined, or you have visualized the end goal, or visualize the excitement of you pursuing this. So you have to have motivation. You have to have motivation to get. So motivate yourself, push yourself to do better than you have done before. And also, it will help you to prove other people wrong, and it also make you to not be disappointed, because once you do not get to the point where you want to be, then those who I've talked about, the haters, they are the ones that watches your moves more than anybody else. So each time when you think about getting to the point where you want to be, try to understand that you do not want to disappoint yourself. You want to be proud of yourself, and you also want to prove them wrong. You don't know what to prove them right, but you don't have to make the whole um situation about them. It's your life. It's your life, and you know the benefits, or you know the excitement of getting to the point where you want to be. So never let yourself down. Be proud of yourself. Always push yourself to do much better. You get. So at number eight, when you are feeling that you are not wanted, or how do you put yourself together when you feel so unwanted? Number 8, understand that it's not that we are busier than ever, but it's that we are more distracted than ever. Yes. Sometimes, like, you take time to reach to the point where you want to be, because you take, like, you're focusing more on the things that are not building you, or you are focusing more on the things that are not even helping you to reach your points or your goals, or to be where you want to be. So for an example, if you want to get yourself together, you have to begin to limit your screen time. Yes, stop always. You need to limit your time on social media, especially if it doesn't benefit you, especially if it doesn't grow you in any way. Cut that screen time, limit your screen time, focus more on productive tasks. Yes, and meaningful interactions. Yes, you can interact with those who have like mind, or who have um the same goals as you, so that you can learn a lot from them, or you can learn how to move from a certain point to another point, how you can even simplify, or um work smarter to get to the point where you want to be. So yeah, we're moving to point number 9 on how to put yourself together when you feel like you are so unwanted. Number 9, reclaim your body, reclaim your voice, reclaim your time, instead of sitting back and waiting for others to do right by you. Yes, you cannot wait for people to come and be like, "Oh, Chami, I'm sorry. Chami, I'm gonna support you. Oh, I'm putting this into your project." No, 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 no. Be that person who's gonna push you. Be your own best friend. Be that person that doesn't wait for anybody to be like, "I believe in you. I know that you can do this." Push your own self. Don't wait for anybody. Start your self-care routine. Practice speaking up for yourself. You cannot always wait for other people to come and speak for you, because people are getting tired. Some people are not even tired, but they are just busy pushing their own lives. So speak for your own self. Speak up for yourself and manage your schedule to reflect on your goals and values. Yes, sometimes you'll be thinking that, oh, my sister or my parents or my colleagues are going to stand up for me, and then you find out that nobody's going to stand up for you, and you have to face the situation with your own self. So you have to get up and be like, okay, I'm going to soldier on and live the life that I always wanted to live, and I'm going to shut out the noise that is coming from the outside, that is meant to break me or that is meant to pull me down. You do not want to pulled down to the level where you have never thought of being at. Okay, so number 10, don't go back to the old patterns. Don't go back to your old patterns if you want to put yourself together, because you'll be going round in circles. So you don't want to go back to your old habits. You want to see yourself um moving forward, even though it's not going to be comfortable, because it's not something that you are familiar with. So you have to push yourself to move forward. Yes, it's not an easy road to put yourself together, but you have to do it. We have to learn from a lot of people. I'm gonna give you some examples when we are done with this video. Relatable examples. Okay, so don't go back to the old patterns just because they look familiar and comfortable. Okay, resist the urge to fall back into negative habits. Yes, do that. Choose to forge a new path. What? Choose to forge a new path that leads to growth and fulfillment. Yes. Challenge yourself to walk on that path, even if it's new, even if like there's something that you do not know of, and like you are not familiar with that path. But if it's gonna bring you happiness, if it's gonna build you, if you're seeing yourself developed, if you see like there's a lot of opportunity on that path, go on that path. Forget about your old patterns and move. Choose a new path, like forge a new path and stick to it and put your focus on that. Okay, so number 11, just because they are quick to discard you, it doesn't mean that you are disposable. So remind yourself of your unique talents and contributions, and also know that your value isn't diminished by someone else's inability to see it. So each time when you feel like people are discarding you, have this reminder that, you know what, even if they do not see me as worthy, even if they do not see value in me, doesn't mean that I'm that person. Don't join them in those ways of trying to bring you down, but always stand up and show up for yourself, and never disappoint yourself. Be proud of the achievements that you have already achieved, because they're going to keep you going. They're going to give you courage. They're going to give you they're going to help you to have the confidence that even if you are starting on a new path, since you have done a lot of things, and that path that you've walked in the past, it was not easy, then you are prepared. You will be prepared to walk on a new path. You would prepare to face every challenge that comes your way. Okay, so just because people discard you quickly doesn't mean that you are disposable. Understand that you have talents, understand that you have been there, you have done certain things that people can never do. Remind yourself of your skills, your talents, the things that money cannot buy, and remind yourself that you can also, since you have um, achieved certain goals in your life, you can still achieve this one. Have that mentality that if I've done one, two, three, four, and be grateful. If I've done one, two, three, four, it means I can also do this. I just have to find a way on how to do it. So, number 11, when you are feeling so unwanted, how to keep yourself together. Number 12, just because they do not clap doesn't mean that you shouldn't feel proud. You have to be proud of yourself. Just because people are not supporting you, just because people are not showing interest in your craft, just because people have write you off, doesn't mean that you have to join them. No, 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 no. Celebrate your personal victories. Celebrate your personal victories that will give you strength to even start new projects, to even pursue some goals, to even, celebrate your personal victories, whether it's a small win, like getting up early. Yeah, getting up early, it's hard, especially we are approaching winter now. If you can have that mentality of getting up early, if you are somebody who gets up early, Bona, celebrate yourself. Celebrate yourself is somebody that is something that some of the people are still failing to do for themselves. I'm not saying that you have to compare yourself, but be proud of yourself that at least there's a good change that is happening in your life. Even when people are not seeing it, but you can see it that I this is part of growth, So whether it's a small win like getting up early or a big one like reaching a personal goal, regardless of external recognition, you really need to celebrate your what? Your victories. It doesn't matter how small the victory is, but be celebrate. It will give you strength to get to another to do more good things in your life. Okay, so in number 13, as we wrap up this video, this is the last point of how to put yourself together when you feel like um you are so unwanted. Stop judging your worth of the way people treat you. If somebody treats you like trash, do not believe that you are a trash, or do not believe that you belong into the trash can. No. If people are treating you with disrespect, it doesn't mean that you are not worthy of being respected. So build your self confidence from within. Yes, that's where being your own best friend comes in. You build that strong force in you and be like, you know what? Nobody can break me. Yes, sometimes it's gonna hurt, but it doesn't mean that the way that they treat me, I deserve to be treated that way. Know that you're worthy. Understand your self worth is defined by your own standard, not by other people's standards. By your own standards. Be like, okay, I cannot take this. If I feel disrespected, I'm going to distance myself from the situation, and I'm gonna see my worth. I'm not gonna wait for somebody to tell me that no, you are not supposed to be treated this way. No, remove yourself from this situation. Okay, so yeah, those are the points on how to put yourself together when you feel like you are so unwanted. So the example that I wanted to share with you guys is we have an influencer here in Mzansi, Sayan Bougie. Sayan always trend, guys. She always trends. I don't know if like she does it deliberately or like it just happened naturally, but she always trends. And when she's trending, she's not trending for the good reasons. But girl never let any negativity tarnish or break her. She'll still wake up and show up. She won't even deactivate. So you really need to get to learn one or two things. I'm not saying that you have to trend each and every month or each and every day, but learn that sometimes, like, when I think of her situation, sometimes I'll be like, but how is she doing this? How is she managing to still show up when people are writing a lot of stuff about her? Like, she is always trending. Yeah, she is always trending, not for the good reasons. People will just make her trend, and people will be writing evil. People will writing some stuff that when you sit, you'll be like, yo, I feel for this person. But she won't let that negativity to break her. She will never and let that negativity limit her to be to where she wants to be. Yes, she's living her life. Yes, she has, like, we all have our own mistakes. I'm not in favor of her own personal life. I also have my own mistakes that I've done in my life, and I'm not here to judge anybody. But, like, yeah, like, she's inspiring me. Like, never ever 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 let people never let people turn you or tear you down and believe that no, you can no longer be the person that you were, or you can no longer be the person that you always wanted to be just because people have opinions about you. She will still rock up, she will still show up, she will still be that girl and have that confidence, so sometimes we have to learn one or two things from her. She's a strong woman. She believes in herself more than anything. I think she loves herself. She doesn't allow people's negativity to break her down, to um devalue her, even though people will be writing a lot of stuff. People's opinions, we cannot choose. We cannot even try to tell people, oh no, you have to think of me this way. No, but, like, she understands that no, it's life. You're not gonna be liked by everyone else, so you have to have your own self, to bake your own life and to bake your own self. So you have to know that you are self-worthy, have to have inner strength. You have to be resilient. You have to be brave, not to be broken, and you have to practice self-care even more. It will push you to be to the point where you want to be, and also motivate your own self. Focus on you. Be brave. Reclaim your life. You know, rise above any situation. Empower yourself, validate yourself. Do not seek validation from other people. Validate yourself, it is important. And also choose yourself after everything. Always choose yourself and be like, I'm here for myself. So yeah, that is the end of today's video. But before I go, have you ever felt unwanted, or have you, if you have, how did you put yourself together? How did you get out of that situation? Please share your thoughts, or please drop your comments in the comment section. I would like to read your comments, and I'd like to learn more from you guys. And I'll see you on my next upload. Mwah. Oh, please do not forget to subscribe, like, and share this video as much as you can. There might be somebody out there who is in need of this information. They are about to give up, but if you can just share this video, maybe they might change their ways and be like, you know what? Maybe get up, get up, get up, and believe in yourself. So share this video as much as you can, and yeah, click on the like button. Guys, please subscribe. I see the views. I see the views, but they do not match the subscribers, and they do not match with the like, but the likes. Please click on that like button. It's for free, and subscribing is for free. So I'll see you on my next upload.